MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Number 54 makes his big league debut right after this. Alzolay is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. C.J. Abrams is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Row? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Victor Robles digging in now. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And the pitch. So a full count now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Corey Dickerson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-1 now. from the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
That's a foul.
Candelario is off of first with 2 away. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Number 54, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Now here it comes. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
1-1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Line toward the alley in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. And now for Washington, number 45. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. Ball 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. The 1-0.
2-0.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
That is set. The second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Stepping into the box, Luis Garcia. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
In now, Eric Hosmer. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now a throw over and late reactions, and they got him. The 1-0 home. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Digging in, Riley Adams. He went deep in the contest last night.
Adams.
Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 54.
Stepping in, number 54, as he'll get his campaign at the plate started right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. One ball, no strike.
Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. That's by him for strike one.
1-1.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Digging in, C.J. Abrams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
And a dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Victor Robles. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing left.
Throw is up the line as it gets away.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
Late that time for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He set the payoff pitch.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
One left for Washington. They're down 1-0. So striding in, Zach McKinstry. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. So here now's the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. The pitch.
2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in, Jeimer Candelario with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Happ will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Now batting, number 45.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And another foul ball. The 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone into the bleachers.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Corner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Luis Garcia is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Nico Horner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0.
Ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Three and 0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
The next Cub up, Matt Merker. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-0.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Strike taken up in the zone.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. He's running. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. He's on the move again from first. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh and 1, here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One and 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself. And now to the plate, the pitcher, number 54. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes, and it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go C.J. Abrams. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Smoke toward third. A dive. He's got it. What a play.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First delivery to him on the way. Victor Robles is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Number 45 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now batting, Christopher Morrow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Into the box now, Zach McKinstry. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. On to first, and they get the double play. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2-2 the count. Pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Number 45 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. One and one.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The next 3-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Settling in now, Dominic Smith. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there into the dirt, in fact, and through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him. You know, usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going, so he's got to feel.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. He's set and the pitch. Riley Adams is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded here, one man out. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. One there. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 54. And their runners at the corners now. Reined in. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge. Trey Mancini is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Trey Mancini.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The left fielder, number 8.
In now, Ian Happ. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nico Horner. It was a walk in his last trip. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
He loses him on ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now at the plate, Matt Merker. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the Cubs do get 1 back on the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Nationals 5 and the Cubs 2. Julian Merriweather is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67. Julian.
Striding in once again, C.J. Abrams. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Howe is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The center fielder.
At the plate, Victor Robles, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Howe will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Standing in, Jeimer Candelario. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, and it remains 5-2. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robles is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batter.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Hit down the line at first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson.
The lefty, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
The pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Happ brings it in.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Number 45 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Brandon Hughes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dominic Smith comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Luis Garcia. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Here it comes. 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Morrow is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nationals leave one. They're still out in front, 5-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Christopher Morrow.
Number 5.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Stepping in, Zach McKinstry. He was a double play victim last time around. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Patrick Wisdom will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That misses, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fly ball heading for the alley. Giving chase is Robles. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ian Happ, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. In for strike 2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the. Ben Brown enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in once again, Riley Adams 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ildemaro Vargas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Ildemaro Vargas.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
The bat, number 5, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
So now to the plate, C.J. Abrams, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the plate, Victor Robles, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And it's quickly 0-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, third baseman, Cavalli.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Brad Wick takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 38.
Into the box, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Tanner Rainey comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Nico Horner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
Here, 1-1. Low ball.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Matt Merker waits on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Third baseman, Matt Merker.
Stepping in now, Matt Merker, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in game 4 of this series.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, This is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
There's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. And that misses for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A ball and a strike now. Runners on first with 1 down. And there's ball 2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.